Oh, awkward silence. Hey, it's Silver Dollar. Just wanted to put together a Knightlyfe video, which is the life of my knight. Basically, my knight died 8-8 about 2 weeks ago, and I had a lot of footage on him. Not really going back that long, but I just had footage for the past, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, and I'd really been playing him a lot. I think I put on, I don't know, probably 700 fame, base fame on him maybe in the past little bit. So yeah, I found a ton of clips and wanted to put together just a compilation of all the decent stuff that I had left of him as sort of a death montage, I guess. So here it is, just going through, pretty good mix of events. Pretty much most of the good dungeons and most of the good events too. Now, my knight is just lately. He's probably definitely been my most favorite character. Um, just the high defense and high health. If you toss on a X HP ring, um, makes him awesome for doing almost anything. I think Knight was one of my oldest characters that I managed to get up to a higher level. Like when I first started playing, anytime I'd play on staff classes, I'd survive a while, but just I'd end up dying fluky deaths, or they're pretty squishy. So then the first time I actually started potting a character hard, I think it was a knight, and I got him up to about 6-8. And I remember I went out and probably spent the first gold I spent on the game on getting skins for him. I got rainbow dye, and I bought him a pet, like a special pet and stuff. Like like a one-time use pet, I think. And anyways, he was awesome, but I probably didn't get too far on him. Ended up getting killed in, I think, Oryx or somewhere in Oryx's castle. I don't know if it was Oryx himself, but anyways, it was probably a junky death. But after that, I think I sort of shied away a bit from the sword classes, just because I figured I might be dying a lot on him, and I stuck with my wizard and other staff classes for a while. But yeah, recently gone back to the knight pretty hard. Ton of people in my guild play knights all the time. Um, don't really see anyone playing, warrior, pallies. Yeah, pretty far and few. So lots of knights, and if you can get the perma stun or stun chains going, it's really fun. Um, they're definitely a bit dangerous because you're always right in there, especially if you're using D-Blade or something. It's not like a pally or warrior where you have a temporary invulnerability or something. So you can always take damage on your knight, but if you can get a good paralyze off, then he can be in pretty good shape. Now, with the pets coming out, that's probably one of the biggest reasons I've been playing my knight so much. Um, if you can have, especially the magic heal, it makes a huge difference. You just can basically spam your paralyzed shield, and like the occasional time where I'll toss on another pet or forget to switch back. It's like I go out and it's brutal when you run up to a boss, you stun it. Like if you're doing a cube or something, you run in, stun once or twice, and then you're like all ready to go back in, but then you totally forget. Oh yeah, I gotta wait, forever. Or you gotta rely on your pots a lot more. I guess that's the big difference now with the pets is you don't have to. I barely find myself using the pots, and you can almost, before you know it, your mana and HP are back up. So it definitely makes things yeah, way easier. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen. I don't think too many people play on testing, but I haven't actually gone over yet to check out the new pet abilities. But I'm sure most of you seen Kale's video on the 3 new abilities in testing. Yeah, I think he says it in his description or something, but there's they don't look all that great, and I don't think no matter I don't think no matter what ability you come out with, it'll be hard to beat having HP and Magic Heal as your first 2. It's just too they're just too overpowered compared to pretty much everything else. So, but it'll be interesting to see anyways. I might make a backup, or might start like a third pet or something, just trying to at least just to get the other ability, just to play around with them a little bit. And my current pet, I think it's level 81 heal and somewhere in the 70s for Magic Heal. But for me now to go up to level 82, I think it's at least 8,000 feed power. So I probably won't be going up to level 82 anytime soon. I just went up to 81 because I got some free gold from the tutorial video contest. So I dropped that on just picking up an ambrosia and some cookies and feeding my pet just up one more level. But yeah, if it wasn't for that, I'd probably not be leveling him a whole lot. Actually, that's one reason though why I haven't really been putting out as many videos lately. Just because I've had a bunch of the contests popped up, then the Forest Maze thing popped up, so I wanted to do like a first look video with that. And then I had, I think, old gold dollar narrated video that I'd kind of queued up for a while. So that sort of bumped off just doing all the regular gameplay videos. So that's why I had this much night footage just lying around. Outside of the game, but still realm related, on YouTube I've been watching, a lot of other channels. I try and keep an eye out for what, new stuff coming out. Just 2 channels I want to plug. I don't know the people who make it, but they just got some good content though. I think it's definitely worth checking out. One is, I think the channel is called Sancho Panda VTW. And he's got a series called the Wimpy Wizard series, and it's all 08 wizards, so I guess they never feed them any pots. And I think they had some other other rules or whatever. But yeah, it looked pretty good. They just put out the season 2 promo video, and I'll link that down below. It's definitely worth checking out. Whoever the main guy is, he sings a whole song, or does like a different version of a song, like a parody song for Realm, and it's probably the best Realm related song I've ever heard. So yeah, definitely worth checking that out. And if that's any indication of the series, I'm sure it's pretty solid. And then the other channel I check out occasionally is LolWhat, and I think his in-game name is LOLWhat. He's got, I'm not sure how frequently he uploads, but he just started a new series called Quest for Red, and I think it's like a 4-episode series. And it just shows him, I guess, getting fame, going up through stars. And in the video, he has a knight, I think, with 10,000 base fame. It's just crazy. And I think he says he's got it up now to like 16K or something. So he is a serious fame farmer. It's pretty impressive, the patience it takes. All right, so now to actually talk about something that's happening on the screen. I'm hunting here for forest mazes and came across Raging had a whole bunch of those mage things all rounded up, and yeah, they're actually surprisingly, the damage seems to stack when you get a whole bunch of them going. I think we had like 30 of them there, and my pet healing at 44. I don't think it was actually managing to fight them back. So yeah, it was kind of funny. And be careful maybe standing around. Just be careful leaving your character in lowlands. People might drag on you or something. Yeah, just to touch on, go through some of the dungeons and stuff for night gameplay. Um, I think for almost all of them, it's a really solid character just because of the amount of damage you can take. Absolutely amazing for abysses. Um, I don't really like running abysses much on staff classes just because they're so squishy, and you turn a corner and there might be a lot of the more powerful mages and you just get blasted by them. I've seen people die on knights too, but it's a lot easier, and you can rush just on your knight, so you can really power through the abyss. So definitely solid for that. Um, for orcs, it's great. You can get the permastuns going. There's a really cool Mafia video, I think, probably on Dala's channel maybe, and they do like a permastun with like 3 or 4 knights on orcs, and just totally lock it down, which is pretty sweet. For cubes, again, really solid just because of this Colossus shield. As soon as you get the stun in, you just run straight in. You can take 1 or 2 of those shotguns pretty, not too bad. Just sidestep a bit. If you get hit a little, it's not bad. And then as long as you land your stun, you're pretty set. Especially if you have a pet and get your mana back, you can just kind of keep them perma-stunned. And then the same goes for skulls. So it's pretty solid. For orcs, I always like tossing on the Augmer. Because usually there's enough people, doing the stun, so you can just add in the little extra armor break, and doesn't, I don't know, never seems to make a huge difference, but just like seeing the purple damage up there, I guess. But yeah, they're definitely fun for group stuff, group and solo. I guess that's what's great about Night. For Trying to think, for O2, that's the only time that I just find it a little bit trickier. I know people, a lot of people are great at getting first stun. I always find it a little bit sketchy. I've done it sometimes, but I'm definitely not the first person to jump in for going for first stun. I find like you just get one little bit of lag or something, and you can miss your stun and then just get totally smoked. But if you can sort of dive in, sideswipe a little bit on an angle, it's not too bad if you just time it right. But I do remember, I learned the hard way for sure, and I lost at least 1 or 2 nights trying to learn, back in the day. I just remember circling around forever, not getting any damage in. So I think that's. O2 is the one time where it can be tough sometimes to get your soulbound in, whereas other characters, they have their abilities, and it's no problem to get in their soulbound on O2. So I'll have some other videos coming up pretty soon. I think I have another gold dollar narrated one lined up, but just gotta kind of finish the track there. Also, probably do some more gameplay vids. I'm almost practically out of space. I think I need a new hard drive, but I just got to clear out some fraps junk I've had recorded. I've been recording too many dumb ones. But yeah, I'll get some new stuff out pretty soon. So that was the life and times, well, in the last 2 weeks of my night, but probably pretty representative of decent life. I think I died with about 3,000 fame after some minor bonuses. So yeah, he had decent base on him, and he was one of my older characters. Rest in peace, good sir. SLVRDLLR.